Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today I have a super exciting video for you guys. I have another luxury handbag unboxing, but this is also my very first time shopping on Farfetch. And just to get this out there right off the bat, this video is not sponsored, so I'm going to give you all of my first impressions of using Farfetch, my experience shopping on that site, and also of course showing you this beautiful new handbag. So if you want to check out all of that, definitely keep on watching. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to watch yet another video. If you are new here, thanks so much for checking this out. I'm a full-time working mom. In my spare time, I really love making videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, a little bit of reselling, and a little bit of luxury as well. So if those kind of things sound at all interesting, definitely check out some of my other videos, linked below, and please also, of course, consider hitting that subscribe button too. Okay guys, so I decided to finally check out Farfetch. I mean, this is definitely nothing new to most of you, but I have not previously shopped on Farfetch before. I'm always a little bit skeptical about shopping on new websites. Especially when I'm making higher end luxury purchases, I always get a little bit nervous shopping online. There's always something so amazing about walking into the boutique, checking out the particular item that you're going to purchase, and then walking out of the store with it. So I'm definitely nervous shopping online, especially for luxury designer items. But what hooked me on Farfetch, of course, is that they offer such great sales throughout the year. So you can definitely save anywhere from 10 to 15%, I would say essentially at all times on the website. So if you want to check out Farfetch for yourself, I do also, of course, have a referral link down below in the description box. So if you link that and make your first purchase, you will save some money as well. So for that reason, I wanted to check out Farfetch. This is an amazing item that I really had my eye on for quite some time. It's not a new release or anything, but it's a classic, you will see. Let me go ahead and just unbox it for you guys, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my experiences shopping on the site and why I decided to go for this item. So this is how it came. So it has the branded F's on here, but other than that, it doesn't really have any other logos on the packaging, so most people probably wouldn't know what this is. So of course, this kind of minimalist packaging is obviously what you want when you're having these designer items shipped to your house, because you don't want people to know what's inside, because of course they may walk away with it. So I appreciate that. Although there is a little bit of a logo here, most people honestly wouldn't even know what it is. So there's a little pull tab here, which of course I messed up, but let me try the other side. And that makes it pretty easy to open. I probably don't even need my scissors here. I'll put that away. And this is how it looks. Let's see here. Oh, take that back. I do need some scissors here because they have a little bit of tape on the sides here. So here's how the box comes. You can see the branding is on the inside, and it has, of course, some of the inserts here, which is just the receipts, return information, whatnot. So the thing about shopping on these websites is that they often don't have all of the same in-store packaging that you otherwise would get. So that's a little bit of a bummer. It does come in its nice dust bag. I think this is the Farfetch dust bag. I don't really need all the boxes, packaging, and wrapping, but of course that's an added bonus when you shop in the boutiques. So that's a little bit of a bummer. It's always nice to get a little bit of, a little luxury experience when you buy these items. But hey, if you save 10 to 15%, that's fine with me. I can forego that box. All right, so here is the Farfetch dust bag, and I am going to go ahead and reveal the actual designer dust bag, which I hope it came with this actual dust bag. So although there's no box associated with this, it does come with the actual designer dust bag, which is good for me. So you will see that I picked up something from Saint Laurent, and I've been in love with this brand recently, like I think a lot of people have been. So I had my eye on this item for quite some time and decided to go ahead and splurge on it because I was able to save a little bit of money when shopping on Farfetch. Plus I also don't have a dedicated Saint Laurent boutique where I live, so I don't mind shopping online because it's not as if I can just walk into a boutique easily and pick these items up. So having them shipped to my door is amazing. All right, well, I'll get into this here. I'm going to reveal my beautiful new purchase. So, I'm so excited. I love unboxings, and this is a true unboxing. I've never seen this bag in person, honestly, but you will probably recognize this. It is the famous or infamous Rive Gauche tote from Saint Laurent. This is gorgeous. Let me just take a quick look at it, and then I will show you all the details of it. There's a little bit of fuzz on it. I want to make sure that's not a stain, and it's not, which is good. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys some of the details. I'm going to remove the packaging here. All right, and it does come with the Farfetch label, which I will remove. You need to keep it attached if you want to return it, just so you know, but I am not going to return this, provided there are no flaws. All right, so as you can see, this is the really famous Rive Gauche tote from Saint Laurent. You've seen this everywhere here on YouTube and Instagram and other places. It's been around for quite some time, I would say now, but it's one of their tote bag options, which I think is perfect really for year-round, especially here in California where I live. But, you know, particularly for the spring and summer months, it works extra well. And that's why now is the time of year that I wanted to splurge on this, because I'm really intending to use this a lot for travel. Now that coronavirus hopefully is under better control, at least for now here in the States, we're hoping to do some travel this spring and summer. And I wanted a tote bag that I could take along with me that looked really chic and would go with so many outfits, but was very versatile and functional. Knowing that I have 4 young kids, I wanted something that was very practical as well for travel. So I decided to go with this one. As you can see, this is actually the smaller versions. This is a newer release compared to the original one that came out. So as you'll see in pictures and on YouTube, the original version was quite a bit larger than this version. And I think that one is perfect as a hand carry, for instance, when you travel. I was looking for something a little bit smaller. So I have a lot of, luggage items that I use for hand carries when I'm on the plane, for instance, but I wanted something that could really double as a purse and not look overly bulky or big, and something that could easily fit under the seat in front of me. And I think this one will fit the bill pretty well. So I wanted a size that was a little bit more manageable and one that I could really double as a purse for day to day. I was worried that the original larger size would look silly if I used it on a day-to-day basis, and that bag, I think, at least for my style, is definitely more appropriate just for travel. So I thought this newer, slightly smaller version of the tote might be perfect for me. So there are many different colorways and fabrications of this bag. They make an all leather version, which is gorgeous. I've seen different colored canvas as well. For instance, the beautiful black one with white lettering definitely caught my eye. I decided to not go for that version because a lot of your reviews said that that catches a lot of lint. And again, for my lifestyle, I want something that's pretty carefree because, I just don't have time to think about my bag, honestly, when I'm out and about with the family. So I didn't think the black one would be so great for me. And then also because I think this colorway is kind of the iconic look, I wanted to go for the classic. I do love how this version has the black leather handles, and I hope these will be pretty comfortable. They seem like great quality. And then, the back I think is just plain, which is nice too. I am a little worried about color transfer, but I think this seems to be pretty durable. It's a little bit of a coating, I think, on there too, maybe. So hopefully it won't have a lot of color transfer. Even if there is a little bit of color transfer, not a big deal. This is meant to use, and oftentimes I will travel with it. So I expect it to get a little bit dirty, which I think just adds to the character of the bag. All right, so let me show you some details up close, and then I'll show you some mod shots. So this particular bag, again, is the horizontal or east-west style. They also do have the north-south style as well, which I also really gravitated toward. I decided though that for my lifestyle and how I like to use bags, this type of tote bag, East-West, works a little better for me, because the North-South version, although I think it looks really chic, I don't really like the idea of having things fall so far to the bottom. The East-West version, it's a little more shallow in terms of height, of course, so you're able to see your items a lot more easily. And I think it really lends to the versatility of this, where it's easier to just kind of throw things in an East-West style. So for me, I think this was perfect, and so far I'm very happy with the size. So let me show you some details up close. It has the beautiful lettering, as you can see. The leather rolled handles here in black. One of the key selling features though, like I think a lot of people talk about, is the fact that this particular tote does have these snaps at the top. And this is really what sold it for me, because it lends to a lot of security, especially with traveling. I will snap it up when I travel. When I'm not traveling, I'm probably just going to leave it open like a traditional tote. So I've talked about other tote bags. In particular, my all-time favorite tote, I think, is still the Neverfull. That does, as you know, have a clasp at the top here, but even though you clasp the center, the sides definitely are still open on that tote and things fall out. For instance, if I'm driving, I hit the brakes a little too hard, on occasion, the bag will fall over and things fall out. So this one I thought would be more secure, especially if you're traveling. You can easily snap this up and it's super secure, you know, as you can see. So that's another huge selling point for this particular style of tote. And then other than that, it's just an open tote style. I look a little confused because at the bottom of the tote, there is an extra little snap head. So I'm getting nervous because I thought that maybe this meant that one of the snap heads had broken off, but I see them all on here. So I don't know, is that an extra? Comment down below, please, if you have this bag and you also received a little extra snap head. So let me show you what I mean, but in the bottom of the bag was just this thing. It's just a little snap piece, and it was just thrown in the bottom of the bag, so that's why I look confused. But I think all of my pieces are together on the bag, so I don't know why that was in there. It did make me quite a bit nervous though, but as you can see, I think all of the snaps are in place and secured really nicely. So I don't know what that's about, but that is a little strange. But let me show you up close here. Each of the snaps does have the embossed Saint Laurent on them, which is really nice. And the inside is just a traditional tote style. But what I also loved is, as you can see here, it has a Saint Laurent leather placket on the inside. And it's this really nice zipper pocket here, where I believe there is going to be the authenticity card, which is nice, and the care booklet. And there's a little leather placket on the inside too, which I believe has the serial number. If you can see that down there. Yeah, you can see it just barely there on the inside of the pocket. So that's where that is. And I will say the zipper is pretty nice. It's probably not as smooth as my beautiful Louis Vuitton zippers, but I do love the attention to detail too. There's this really nice zipper leather pull on there too, in addition to the side pulls. This pocket is pretty deep, as you can see, and I'm gonna put my more secure items in there, such as my wallet and phone and keys probably. But that's basically it. The nice thing is it does snap super nicely. And look at how secure it is when you snap it up. I mean, things are not gonna fall out of this. Okay guys, so I zoomed the camera out just a little bit to share with you a few mod shots and show you how this particular bag looks on my body frame. So I'm about 5'4" in height, and as you can see, this is how the bag looks if you hand carry it, for instance, or if you carry it in the crook of your arm, as I often do with these types of bags. And you can also carry it over your shoulder. And I was not certain that this would be an okay shoulder bag just based on the measurements, because the strap drop isn't super long or generous. For instance, compared to the Neverfull, the straps are a lot less generous here than on those other tote bags. But even with this slightly larger sweater, it looks like this works pretty comfortably for me. There's not a lot of wiggle room here, honestly, but for me it's very comfortable. I don't think it will slide off. I think that I often will carry it like this because I have to be somewhat hands-free with all of my kids and all the stuff I'm doing every day. So I think that the shoulder carry option is huge for me. I'm super happy it works. I was nervous about it, but I decided to give it a try, and I figured there's a good chance it'll probably work just well, and it does. So yes, this is how it looks for shoulder carry. So pretty comfortable. Again, I don't think the size is overwhelming. I am definitely going to carry it like a purse. I'm also going to try to use it as a work bag, and I will let you know what I think about it as I try to test it out a little bit more. Alright guys, so there you have it. This was my really quick unboxing on my beautiful Saint Laurent tote that I'm going to love carrying around this spring and summer. I also hope that you got a little bit of a better sense as to my first impressions and also what it looks like on me. I will have to say that my experiences with Farfetch was really great. I did order this on a Saturday and this bag arrived on the following Friday, so less than 1 week. And it came from the Netherlands. So I think that's pretty amazing. This video again is in no way sponsored. This was not gifted to me. I have no affiliation with Farfetch. But that's just my honest experience using the website for the first time. It was super positive. I'm definitely going to come back and purchase some other items on there as well, no doubt. So I will keep you posted along the way. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Farfetch. I think it's a great place to score some decent deals on some of your favorite luxury brands. Of course, they don't have everything on there, so you know, a lot of the other items I had my eye on, especially from other fashion houses, weren't available. But at least for Saint Laurent, there is a very good selection on there, and you can save a decent amount of money. You can also save extra money if you go onto sites like Mr. Rebates or Rakuten. You can check out. Sometimes I'll do that and there will be some extra Farfetch discounts as well. So you can save money from all these different aspects. So definitely check out that site. So I'm very excited to start carrying this bag around. I'm going to start carrying it right now when I'm done shooting this video. And I'm super excited to share with you guys a future in-depth detail review of this bag, as I always do. I'll show you what fits, wear and tear. So definitely stay tuned for that video, but I want to test this bag out a bit before doing something like that. But I will definitely keep you posted. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're staying safe and healthy and getting excited to hopefully travel a little bit more in the coming seasons as well. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.